That would be insane. Why would we record our actual conversations,
I
Dianna?
know, here we are. We were just chatting about our full moon in Aquarius, and then we realized you guys weren't here, so then we hit the record button, and I mean, thank God, because literally the normal conversations that Alex and I have are this podcast, but
Really
we
is.
do have to remember to hit record.
Yes. So Diana's Aquarius is in your ninth house?
Ninth house of travel, education, astrology, philosophy. I think we need to do some like reading and self study and like really reclaim the spirituality and philosophy for myself. I've taken a big step back pushing one-to-ones this year. And I feel like I'm probably doing less spiritual practices because I'm not doing them as often professionally for others. But the whole point is to do it for me. So coming back to a meditation practice, sitting in mediumship, I think is really important again. You know what's so funny is dog is speaking as joy. I had a dream like a year or two ago that the second half of my 30s would look really traditional professionally. And I woke up from that dream and said, oh no, I'm not doing as much mediumship and Reiki. What if that means I don't feel very spiritual? But then I woke up and I was like, that's ridiculous. Maybe you'll just have it in your private life instead of your public life quite as much. Now, for anyone who follows Emotionally Available, it's still super woo woo, but I've also taken on other more traditional work because I
Yeah.
want more work from home. I want more financial stability. So contracting myself out to do other administration in addition to having my private practice doesn't feel like going backwards right now. It feels like more stability. So my private work and also personal private practices have a little bit more room to flourish. It's like everyone in the pandemic who made their favorite hobbies their job and now that they kind of hate their hobbies. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll never stop practicing. I'll always do Reiki. I love offering psychic mediumship. We love doing one-to-ones. But like I was doing it so much that it kind of almost replaced my personal spiritual practices, which sometimes was really nice. Like I really loved it, like bringing people into that. But I do need to like reclaim a little. And I think that this is a good
Time to do it.
time to do that. Yeah. I always feel like Aquarius is very like, be a little alien, be unique. Like you're kind of not of this world, but it's not because you're rejecting this world. It's just because you're kind of in your own timeline and path. And I would love to reclaim that for myself.
That's the joy of a spiritual practice, the joy of a spiritual journey is it's so unique to everyone. You find your own little blend of what works for you. Like what are your like spiritual practices that are relevant or prevalent in your life at the minute?
I have definitely started pulling my little tarot. That my Klimt tarot has sat on my desk in a cellophane packet for 2 to 3 years, and I finally opened it up on the solstice, and that was really cool. I think we talked about that in a previous episode, so that feels exciting again. Not pulling too often because I can get a little bit obsessed, but letting it just kind of like guide and shape and reflect. I think that I've been like thinking about mediumship a lot more. And I know that doesn't sound like a super deep practice, but I think you can like call on your loved ones, your ancestors, spiritual wisdom, like on a dog walk, at home, before bed. And I just feel like I've been like in community with my people, my dead people, like more, which is like feels nice.
That's really nice.
Um, I think we probably need a little bit more meditation practice. So like sitting in the quiet of meditation, but also sitting in the power. So in mediumship, that means like in a space of like universal consciousness, could receive, could not receive, but sitting in it to kind of build that connectivity. To me, that's a little bit different than the meditation I do to connect directly to like my inner
You.
self.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, one is like sitting with universal consciousness. One is like sitting with like the deepest part of me, which is related to source as well.
Of course, I think there has to be a balance of both.
One is
Whenever,
like networking, one is like not.
yeah, it's one's outward and expansive and surrendering to something bigger, connecting to something bigger. That's the sort of thing I do when I do manifestation meditations.
Mm.
When I do heart opening meditations, when I when I'm feeling really low on energy, it's just like, come on, universe, I'm here for you, babe. And then, whereas a meditation that you would perhaps do in yoga, where you're really just going inward and you're focusing on what is with
Yeah.
and just trying to escape the thoughts, step
Mm,
out of the thoughts. Two very different meditations, both incredibly powerful.
yeah. I I have followed Mystic Michaela for a really long time, and she talks about you. Her name is crazy, but it's so sweet. Her name was actually Megan, which she's quite transparent about, but she like chose a name. She thought she wanted to be more anonymous.
Well, Mystic
Um,
Meg was already taken, which you might
yeah.
not know.
But she talked about universal consciousness as like it's as if you're like drinking from the wellspring of water that is consistently and constantly recycled, not in a gross germy way, but in like a the water I'm drinking is the same water you're drinking is the same water that is like feeding our crops as is like it's this like wellspring. And so yeah, when I think about like tapping in, whether that's like in a psychic way or a mediumistic way, like that's like the well,
Yeah,
the like water under the ground that I'm tapping into. But then I imagine meditating for myself alone, like in yoga, like you mentioned, as like I'm taking the mug and taking one scoop very slowly, and I'm like in my little cave enjoying it.
nice.
I'm not acknowledging the multitudes.
No, no. I think we have to go in to go out.
Yeah. And maybe I need to go into my chores that I've been working so hard on to then feel better on the outside.
That's a really good idea.
So maybe our little Cancer puttering new moon what has actually made incredible groundwork for the more dreamy Aquarius that we're now getting.
Love this. Love
Mm.
this. New full moon. Sorry, it's more about setting intention, isn't it? I think, and taking things like figuring things out, analyzing your future plans, and sort of figuring out what you want for the next few months. Being in the height of summer, I think that is good to start to tap into, but it's so difficult to do because everything's so busy. We're in the midst of like the summer holidays, blah 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 blah. Or every weekend has something in that you could be doing. Everyone's outside more, but I do think that it's as much as we can be out external busy doing, I think it's a really good time to almost just take a moment to contemplate, maybe meditate, and how is this actually making me feel? Is going out and watching every single one of the England matches for the World Cup, has that actually made me feel good? Am I hating it? you know
Yeah.
is have I overbooked my summer? What do I actually need to make me feel good? This, have I taken my foot off the gas so much with work that it's all actually going wrong? It's a time to really, you can pull data. It sounds so boring, but you can really like, what is that? How am I actually feeling right now? What is going on? Do I need this energy to carry on? Do I want it to carry on, or do I actually need to shift a little bit?
100%. And a lot of us will have one more month of summer, August, depending on like school kids' calendars, work calendars, like if you have the privilege of taking summers off or just having a lighter experience. Like if we can think of one more month of summer being August, like what do we really want for August? And like
Mm.
even if you have responsibilities or trips books, like yeah, where can you find your actual desire? Like summer's hot, you're supposed to move slow. Like we're supposed to like be in the heat and like conserve our energy and like be in nature and enjoy it. And I feel like we often all do the opposite 'cause we have a little bit more free time or we feel pressure to like go to the game, go to the pub garden, like do the most and actually like yeah, recharge under the sun.
Yeah, there is. It's so easy to get wrapped up in the energy of summer and just be a little bit more Leo, a little bit more, front and center.
But I think that Leos are the sun. Like they don't demand attention and activity. They are like just
They are
is.
the activity.
Yeah, so it's like my favorite Leos like aren't demanding everyone's attention. They just are shiny
They
and
just walk in the room
glowy.
and get it.
Yeah, so like maybe like I mean Aquarius to me is that little alien that does it their own way. Maybe we can think ahead to how Leo just is and we can just be the like whatever bright shiny or gentle shiny or dark version that we want to be because we can take that confidence of Leo and the weirdo quality of Aquarius and just
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah.
Be weird or not, whatever you are.
Pluto's doing some things with this as well that should make that easier. So it's like it's going to help you kind of really push into that. So last podcast at the what was it? Full moon. You said that you went out dressed up, cosplay. You were
Cosplay
fancy
as a girl with
things.
heels and extensions, yeah.
Exactly. It's almost leaning into that energy of, you know what, I'm going to transform into X. And it's going to give you that energy to kind of go and do it. So if you want to make change, it's a really good time to like figure out what change you want to make, and then you're just going to go, and it's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can step into a new version of you. Good time to do it.
I'm doing, I think it's okay to say, I'm doing my next visa that'll be coming up in August. So it's like that paperwork though, like is such a slog. It is like a transformative process because we're like hitting a new season of like time and like the opportunity to be in the UK and like love it. And like we won't go all the details of that season change on the pod, but like lots of just like change. And
Mm,
I think like harnessing that in like a transformative claiming the next season way, being weird in yourself
yeah.
rather than feeling like this very administrative task is intense and scary. It's like, no, we're just like chrysaling it.
You're redefining, you're recreating, you're bringing in.
Yeah.
This is just the boring paperwork that has to go alongside it.
Hired a lawyer this time. She can do it.
Yeah, 100%. Hire it out. Hire it out, people. Get a PA. Just can't say it enough.
I want to see what else Aquarius has for us. So my Aquarius is in,
Ninth
I think
house.
it's in quite unique ones. It's in my midheaven, which is
Oh, I
very
don't know
like
anything about midheaven. What does that
midheaven
mean?
is very like public work life. So like your public image.
So you're a
So
little alien in your public image. I adore
yeah, I mean
that.
like the weird Reiki lady from America. Like I think that that's worked out pretty well for me in Norwich.
So good.
And if Aquarius and my Gemini rising, which is how the world is going to perceive me, like extra, like is this like chatty, weird little alien? Great. But that's so funny because in August I'm really taking it back. Like not doing Nart Yoga Festival, not doing extra activities. So I wonder if like I can really take a page out of Aquarius full moon and my midheaven Aquarius to be like, my public image can just be whatever I need it to be in a freedom way, not like be the alien more, just like
You.
be me and people will hopefully keep following.
And feel safe in that transition. But acknowledge the fact that some people, you will lose some people, but you'll find new
Yeah.
people. With your transformation comes growth. So with
Yeah.
your community, your audience, everyone.
Yeah.
Flying.
I think so. And I think also like I've also got Aquarius and Saturn. You were telling me about Saturn being quite relevant this season.
Yeah, Saturn's doing things as well. It's what was it? Something to do with it's going to give you energy and long like within this transformation. It's like it adds longevity to that change, to that
Yeah.
commitment. So actually, to be fair, applying for your visa right now is really great because Saturn's going to
Yes.
in your corner doing its
Yes.
thing. So yeah, I think Saturn's really helpful right now. And then it's going to be the fixed signs, isn't it, that are going to really feel the effects of this moon right
I think
now.
we're just gonna water our way through it. But I think our
Yeah, we'll
titles,
just flow. We'll go with the flow. We don't need to worry.
yeah, I mean, being a in I think we haven't talked about this since the first episode. So Gemini rising, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, so airy watery, just like floating through life. So Saturn being like a little bit of an ignition might be like really,
Really helpful.
really helpful.
Don't know how my Libra rising is gonna change things.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna do much. Just woo-wooing my way through it.
I think that's the way we have to do it. And if we do want to create the rest of summer in a way that we love, then I think that's the best way. If we were more grounded, rigid, that change might be harder, but maybe we just need to like literally like swoosh in the other direction.
Yeah. Just to
We
kind
don't
of
have to go.
do what what feels absolutely right in that minute. I'm just going to do it. I don't care how weird it is. I just need to do it. But August
Yeah.
for me is always a deep breath time. It has to be.
Post festival, it must be.
Yeah. So this week, festival week. So from Tuesday, realistically, I am absolute balls to the wall. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday's festival day. Sunday's clear down day. Monday, it always ends up being another clear down day. And then from Tuesday, it's then admin, wrapping everything up, booking everything for next year, relaunching tickets, paying people. And then it's like a full week of that. And then finally I can stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's 2 weeks of insanity. And then I just have to deep rest. But I have fun things booked for August already. Like I've wanted to go and do life drawing for ages.
So great. I've done it at Last Pub Standing. It's fantastic.
Love this. I did not know they did it there. But found a class going in August. I think I've got another seed talk booked. Oh, one for you, the psychology of Reiki.
Yes, I'm going to book. I can't make it because I've got to go into
But it's an online one, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm going to pay for the recording.
Yeah, yes. No, I'm doing the same. I can't make the live, but going to do that. Me and a friend are going to watch it together. Gonna have a little date. So it's just I've got nice things. There's something else booked in August, but I can't think what. But it's just nice things booked in that. And if I fancy doing, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And maybe, but I think this is good though. Intention setting I need right now because I get so focused in on the festival and just getting by day to day with other work that I haven't looked forwards past August for ages. So this is good for me.
Yeah, it is good for you. And be the weird alien. Just go with the flow.
I'm always a weird alien.
You are a bit of a weird alien. We're all little aliens.
Yeah. Thankfully, don't feel much in the way of a pull towards societal norms.
Yeah. Good.
So that's definitely good. I'm going through my ADHD and autism assessments.
How exciting.
I know. I went to the doctors to start the ADHD and he's like, we'll get you tested for autism as well.
Fantastic. Your GP put you through. Wow. Congratulations for having enough markers that they're putting you through for the GP and you don't have to go private. You are winning the game of having enough.
I have to say that GP was he's probably the best GP I've ever had. I have never ever felt so heard, safe, seen. He was phenomenal.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
I asked when I first got here, I had 2 appointments to like bring me into the practice because we did like a physical health one and then I started talking about mental health and they were like, let's book you a second appointment to talk about that. And I was like, thanks.
Thank you.
And I asked him about assessments and he was like, what do you do for work? I was like, oh, I'm self-employed. I have my own business. He was like, oh, then you absolutely can't have executive dysfunction. So you probably don't need to be tested. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks.
Every single self-employed woman is neurospicy. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, I literally like when I've worked 9 to 5, I actually do 3 days, 9 to 5 now ish, but I'm at home. It's very flexible. I'm craving the home time. So it's lovely. But in the past, like doing one thing for 8 hours actually set me like off. Don't want to claim neurodiversity without knowing, but like it is so unfitting for me. It like makes me feel horrible. Isn't that weird? He was like, oh, you have a business. And he's really good. Like, I really rate him as a doctor. Like, would recommend that practice, would recommend him. It was a really weird comment.
Very weird comment.
But I got the same thing when I was flagged for ADHD when I was a little kid. And I think it was just like the school counselor that did like a gentle assessment. And then they're like, can you ever focus? And I was basically like, yeah, when I ride horses, I'm really good at focusing. And they're like, oh, well, then you probably don't have ADHD. Or I'm just hyper focused and I'm
exactly,
like,
you just hyper focus.
Special interest.
We create the businesses because we hyper focus on the business.
Strange.
And then burn out because we're so bored of hyper focusing on it.
Yeah.
I don't my entire client base is female entrepreneurs bar one man. All female entrepreneurs, that's who I work with all of the time now, and every single one of them is neurospicy. Every single one of them has the exact same struggles, issues, fear. Like, it's insane. It's terrifying
Yeah,
and similar. And it's
100%.
I found my people.
So interesting.
Yeah. I really should do the studies on it, but I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
When I'm a
Dianna.
therapist, I'll do it when I'm a therapist. So I've got some letters behind my name.
I think that's a good idea. And also it's like nearly August and we just said we're not going to like do too much.
Okay, fine, whatever. I actually had a new business idea yesterday.
Okay. Do you want to share or can you share?
No, I need to do the legal stuff first. So it was another one like the festival. I woke up with it fully formed in my mind.
Cool.
So it's probably going to happen.
Probably going to happen. We know
Probably.
about prophetic dreaming from last episode.
We do. And, after the festival's done, there's my new hyper focus.
Nothing like making all of your hobbies your job and then making your job.
No,
really
this one
fun.
very much isn't a hobby. Like,
Okay.
it's not actually something I'm interested in, but it's a really, really good business idea.
Okay. Will you tell me off pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you might steal it, said the
No, I'm joking. My laundry is so intense still. I don't have time.
It's just what everyone says. It's like, I have this idea, but I can't tell you because you might steal it. And I'm like, what is wrong with your lack mindset? Chill out.
Maybe to feel more comfortable when we see each other in person and we're just like chatting. Yeah.
I'll tell you off pod, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, prove to me that you're easy breezy by telling me.
No. I don't mind. I will happily tell you, but I just, I don't want to jinx it. It's very early days and I need to do the legal stuff.
Let it percolate first then. Okay. Well, guys, go be a weird alien.
Enjoy it.
Let us know how it's going.
Yeah.
Happy Aquarius full moon.
Yeah. See you at the next Leo new moon.
See you in Leo land. Yay!
Have you stopped recording?
I think if I stop, it goes out.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
But that's cut.
Cut.
Well, we went over. So I will edit, post, put the audio in Gmail for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good.
Just let me know when it's done.
Yeah. I just got a Reiki request. I'm not doing any this summer.
Will you say no?
Maybe I'll do one day of appointments.
I feel like I need some Reiki.
Come.
You're not doing Reiki.
I have a client that has she's got like a credit and it's about 50% of the cost of a full session. So I'd kind of like to get that done with. I wasn't going to do any sessions until September.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to get her done. I'm happy to carry the balance as long as we want, but like we might as well get it done. And if I can lump this other client in the same day, we could do 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Get it done.
You could, to be fair, you could do a little like pop-up and make that a big promotional thing and ram your day if you wanted.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is the one day
I'm doing this summer.
Towards the end of July. Get in or get out.
Get in or be screwed energetically until the winter.
Yeah, be sad. Because I'm your savior. Just kidding.
I channel the power of the universe.
Exactly.
So I shared with my sister a few months back this post. So I've said the whole time, anytime anyone I know who's buying a house, I was like, the system's fucked. Someone needs to just shake it up, change it. Buying a house in the UK is an absolute joke. But it's like, how it's so ingrained, there's so many different things. How do you change that whole thing? Anyway, I shared a post with my sister a couple months back of a guy who couldn't sell his £800,000 house. So he did a raffle and he sold £2 tickets and he made £1 million and just drew a winner. And his house was sold for £2, but he had £1 million.
That's amazing.
I know. So there's this huge house for sale down the road. Huge. And it's been on and off the market all year, if not longer. Easily a year. So I'm going to build them a website and a social media platform. I'm going to set everything up, and I'm just going to go there, and I'm going to propose to them that essentially we do it as a raffle. I will manage the social media. I'll push it hard on social media. I'll manage and hold all the funds and everything, etc., etc., etc. Sell the tickets for £2.50 each. I get 50p. They get £2. Boom.
And this is the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Do it.
I know, right? I'm like, I have every single skill.
And also, if for some reason these homeowners say no, you've now created it for the next time.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I know. But let's say their house is on for £1 million, and they sell enough tickets for that. That's a lot of money for me.
Yeah, and you want a house, don't you?
I want to build a house, so that would essentially give me the money to then buy land to be able to then build. So 6 zeros divided by £2.50 equals 400,000
That sounds nice.
tickets. Yeah.
Sure. Great. Thanks. Deposit.
Yeah, no, I think I'd make 100k.
Yeah. Also great.
Also more than enough.
Fine with me.
Fine with it. So that's the new business idea anyway.
Nice. I love that.
And yeah, I woke up with it just like, yeah, I should do that. Yeah. I need to just check the legal stuff.
Yeah, of course. That's really interesting. Congratulations. It's happening.
Something else to hyperfixate on.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
I have another meeting at 12, and then another meeting at half 12, and then another meeting at 1.
Oh my God. Okay, go.
Festival. Then I need to start building the booking system for the festival. Then I'll walk my doggy. And then I'm teaching a yin class at Replay tonight.
Cool.
For funsies.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just chill.
I'm going to have a nice long lunch. I'm going to take a full hour to just like do nothing and lay on the couch and eat.
I might.
Oh, yeah, I like need a minute. And then I've got a meeting, and then I have the afternoon to myself.
Pottering.
Maybe I'll bring this down to me and let it play in the background, our episode 1.
What I really enjoyed is in episode 2, you were manifesting the fact that you'd already done what you said you were going to do in episode 1.
Yeah, talking as if it had happened.
Yeah, I loved that. I was like, look at you manifesting, girl.
Magic!
I promise I did it!
I did it!
Now you have to do it.
Now I have to do it. Enjoy. Good luck doing it.
Right back at you. I'd like a before and after of one area.
Okay. I'll take the photo now.
And if you do more, I'm happy to receive more than one photo.
Wait, it's so scary, Alex. It's so scary what I'm about to show you. It's my guest bed. It's so, I just sent it to you. It's really scary.
Have you heard of the one touch rule?
Touch it once, get it done?
Yeah. So the moment you touch it, you have to just take it upstairs and put it away straight away.
I think that once we clean slate it, that has to be the new rule.
Yeah, that has to be the... It was weird. I don't know what happened, but the moment I moved into this house, that just switched for me. I was... At my ex's, we always had a pile of laundry on our side. I used to hate it, and I'd always feel so much better when it got away, but I moved here and I was like, I'm not living like that anymore.
Yeah.
And it just switched overnight, and there's no resistance there whatsoever. There's no part of my brain that's like, no, just leave it. It's just, I just changed.
I love that. We're going to do it. Off I go for a little rest and then go in hard. I'll talk to you later.